Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, it is Aussieverse, and I am running solo tonight. It is the last call, baby. It is the book. It is the show where you need to pre-order all of your books by no later than this Sunday. Otherwise, it may just be too late. And if you don't like that, well, go live somewhere else, because that's the way of the cookie crumbles. We are going to be checking out Comic Book-a-Roo, our wonderful, humble sponsors. But before we do, we want to give a massive shout out to our For Lifers. It has finally been updated, and we want to say thank you to every single one of these people, especially the latest member, Bit of Strange. Thank you very much for joining the For Lifers. And if you want to be one, then please feel free to click that Join Now button. If you do not want to, no stress. The best way you can support the channel is by liking the videos and being a subscriber. That is all we need to advertise today. So now let's go to Comic Book-a-Roo. I'm going to be sharing the screen here. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. So as you can see, last call to pre-order online, as I said. And if you go up here, Comic Book-a-Roo, this is the website. I am not going to be showing all of the books. If you do want to be looking at all of them yourself, go to the website and check it out. There is, I think, 16 pages this week. And the hottest, the best-selling is these four. That is Absolute Wonder Woman number 4, Justice League Unlimited number 3, Uncanny X-Men number 10, and Ultimates number 9. These are some hot books. They are very popular going right now, which is why they are front and center. You can also be grabbing Aliens versus Avengers number 3. Yes, hell yes. I can't wait to read all of that. Superman number 22. Fantastic Four number 2 facsimile edition. And EC Epitaphs from the Abyss number 7 with some tentacle scary action. Detective Comics 1093, DC Horror Presents number 4 of 4. Absolute Wonder Woman coming back at you with number 4 with another cardstock variant. And Witchblade number 7. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero number 313. G.I. Joe number 3. Detective Comics 1093 and Wolverine number 6, which is continuing that storyline, it looks like, with all the gold being eaten. No, the gold taken over all the adamantium. That's right. Star Wars Legacy of Vader is a brand new series that looks pretty cool if you're into that. Power Fantasy Trade Paperback Volume 1 by Image Comics, Hyde Street number 3, and Conan Barbarian 18. Yeah. We then have Scarlet Witch number 9, Phoenix number 8, going strong already up to number 8, Avengers number 23, Black Cat looks to be up to some mischief, and Witchblade number 7 again, this time with a cover B. And page number 2. Walking Dead Deluxe 105. We are very close to the end of that series. Void Rivals number 16. Justice League Unlimited number 3. Cover D with an awesome looking one. I really dig that. Harley Quinn number 47 for those HQ lovers. G.I. Joe is back again, number 3, this time with a Pablo Villalobos cover from Image Comics. Flash number 17, DC Comics, of course. And Detective Comics number 1093 with Batman flying with the bats. World Tree 33, no, just World Tree, number 12 by Blanco. That's a pretty cool cover too, actually. I dig that one. We then have Pinup Apocalypse, number 1. I got there in the end. That what is that? Let's take a look. That is iconic feature image of 1 or 2 leading ladies. Foxy as she prepares to fight an army of the undead. Stay tuned for next month when our other leading lady, Roxy, gets her own feature cover image. Pinocchio is a mix of 50s sci-fi and horror tropes reimagined with a clever twist. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Not too bad. I don't mind that. Moving on, we then have Ultimates number 9 with a Luke Cage cover. Eddie Brock Carnage. What is that? Let's take a look. No idea. Wow. Looks like Eddie Brock's getting the Carnage symbiote. All right. Deadpool team-up finishes at number 5 of 5, which, according to the cover, is a team-up with Ghost Spider. We then have more Walking Dead World Tree Seasons 1 cover A by Image Comics, Sacrifices 14, also by Image, and Redcoat number 9 going strong with a wraparound cover, Harley Quinn number 47 with cover D, Green Arrow number 20, and G.I. Joe number 3, which looks to me like almost like a homage cover of that Wolverine, Black Widow, Captain America cover, but maybe it's just me. We then have Doll Parts, A Lovesick Tale, number 2 of 4. A lot of Image Comics today. This is cover C and cover B. Department of Truth, trade paperback, volume 5. Black Canary, best of the best. 3 of 6, halfway through that series. We then have Authority trade paperback book 1. If you have never read Authority, this is your time to get it because this is the DC Compact Edition. This is a cheap way to be able to get fantastic DC stories. Again, if you have not read Authority, I implore you to get this one because it's pretty cool. Absolute Wonder Woman number 4 with a massive sword from, what's that manga? I don't know. It's not here. Hyde Street, number 3, and Gunslinger Spawn, number 39. Image Comics is back again for Feral, number 9. What is that copying? What movie is that copying? I can't picture it. If anybody in the chat knows it, please let me know. We also have the normal Feral 9 with a cover A, Falling in Love on the Path to Hell, number 7 by Jerry Duggan. And we then have Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger Spawn with a pretty cool Mark Spears cover too. Cal, 1964, 4 of 4, closing out that series. Fog, trade paperback by Sumerian Comics. And Heat Seeker, 2 different covers. I'm sure you can see the difference between them both. This is Heat Seeker Combustion Gun Honey series number 3 by Titan Comics. And of course, who doesn't like more Heat Seeker? We then have Power Rangers Prime number 3 with cover A and cover B, and more Conan Barbarian number 18 by Delator. Jim Henson's Presents 1 of 4. Labyrinth, baby. We then have cover A, cover B, and cover F. And Huge Detective number 4 of 5. Ultimate Black Panther number 13. Spectacular Spider-Man number 12. A really great Spider-Man current comic. Alien versus Avengers number 3 of 4 with another variant. And Sonic the Hedgehog is still going at number 76. We then have FML, which I can only imagine stands for Something My Life, number 3. Deadpool team up once again, this time with a Rob Liefeld variant. Absolute Wonder Woman number 4 with another Pablo Villalobos cover. And Walking Dead Deluxe 105. Again, this time, though, it's a connecting cover. We have World Tree number 13 with another variant. Void Rivals number 16. Whoa, that series is hot, hot, hot. And The Moon is following us, number 5 of 10. And another DC Compact Edition. This time it's Superman Batman trade paperback book 1. I recommend getting that too, actually. Probably all of these DC Compact editions, because they're choosing some pretty great titles, if I do say so myself. And that's coming from a Marvel guy. Superman number 22. And dude, do I love some Doomsday. I don't care if it's a good story or not. If Doomsday's in it, I'm going to read it. That's because I'm a child of the, well, I guess 90s, you'd say. Stand Still, number 6 of 8 with a wraparound cover. Power Girl, number 17 for the first time. Can't see that boob window too carefully. Null Hunter, number 4 of 12 by Vargas. And we then have Night of the Slashers, number 4, cover B. Limited Collector's Edition, number 48. Superman versus the Flash, facsimile edition. Wow, okay, that I wish there was a cover. Oh, there's a cover for the other one, okay. That's pretty cool, man. So that's going to be when they finally had the race between Superman and the Flash. Who is the fastest man? For once, they do a race around the world. That, if you haven't read that, you've got to read that. That's just a part of history. We then have Justice League Unlimited number 3 with a foil cover. That's looking pretty cool. I Hate Fairyland number 19 with a Brett Bean uncensored cover. Harley Quinn is back again, number 47. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, number 313. And more EC Epitaphs from the Abyss, number 7 of 12. This time by Joel Jones. DC's Lex and the City one-shot. What is that? That is obviously a play on words from a popular TV show. As Superman flew away yet again, I had to wonder, was I trying to destroy him or was he destroying me? Okay. Valentine's Day, which means that love and heartbreak are sweeping every city in the DCU. This anthology collects 8 stories of heroes and villains looking for love in the big city, which practically feels like its own character. In this one, Lex Luthor laments over the one that got away, the big, ever-elusive Metropolitan Man, Superman. Raven and Beast Boy embark on a romantic scavenger hunt across San Francisco, and so forth and so forth. Very curious as to why they're releasing this now and not in January release. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's close to Valentine's Day. Anyway, you can grab 3 different covers for that. Creep Show, Volume 3, number 5 of 5 by Image Comics. Same again, different cover, Black Canary, Best of the Best, this time with a bit of a manga-esque kind of cover. Batman, The Golden Age Omnibus, Volume 2 with a 2025 edition. And Batman, The Dark Age, hardcover, DC Comics. That is meant to be pretty cool too. The Art of Invincible, hardcover Season 2, that is tempting. More World Tree, Gunslinger Spawn, number 39, and Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger Spawn, number 2, cover A. We then have Dead Eyes, The Empty Frames, number 4 of 5. Savage Dragon, number 275 is still going. Lilith, number 3 of 5 by Vault Comics. And Cal, 1964, number 4 of 4, ends that series from Image Comics. Knights, number 12, Image Comics again. Archie Showcase Jumbo Digest, number 22, Valentine's Day special by, of course, Archie Comics Publications. And City Beneath Her Feet, number 2 by Distillery Media. And another homage cover, Archie is Mr. Justice, number 2 of 4, with a Crisis on Infinite Earths homage, yeah. Oh boy, it is a foil cover of some boobies. Heat Seeker, Combustion Gun. Yeah, that's cool. More Heat Seeker, Combustion Gun, and Red Sonja 2023, number 18, with 2 different covers, one by Giovanni and the other by the man himself, Perillo. I love some Perillo. We have Minor Arcana number 5 with 4 different covers, anniversary variant, a reveal variant, the cover B by Martin, and then a Jeff Lemire cover, which I know a couple of people will be buying the Lemire. Parliament of Rooks, number 2, from Ablaze Publishing, and Nancy Boys, number 7, with an awesome Mac cover. Frankenstein, New World, Sea of Forever from Dark Horse in the world of Hellboy, and a Jin Demi-Human Complete graphic novel, volume 2 from Vertical Comics. Ultimate Black Panther number 13 with another foil, and Wolverine 6, Spectacular Spider-Man 12, and Scarlet Witch number 9, animated style variant. More comics with no covers, so we're passing them. We then have Venom by Al Ewing, trade paperback volume 8, coming up to the very last edition. If not, this might actually be the last edition of that run. Nyx, otherwise known as NYX, trade paperback volume 1 is also coming out. What comes next will be marvelous. And Spider-Man Reign number 2 is coming out. Unfortunately, in a trade paperback. I was really hoping it would be in a hardcover to match the first one. But alas, at least it's in a collected edition. Incredible Hulk is up to volume number 4, City of Idols. X-Men by Jed MacKay is coming out with its first volume, Homecoming. Spectacular Spider-Man is up to the 2nd trade paperback. And Exorcism at 1/600 pen, number 3 by IDW. From Worlds of Minor Threats comes Brood number 2 from Dark Horse, and again from Dark Horse, Summer Shadows number 4, and Money Shot Big Bang 0 of 5 from Vault Comics, with 2 different covers yet to be determined as well. We are up to page number 7, and we've got Power Fantasy Trade Paperback Volume 1, direct market exclusive cover. More with no covers here, so we're going to skip them. We then have Walt Disney's Donald Duck hardcover Magic and Mayhem from Fantagraphics, Tin Can Society, number 5 of 9. And the moon is following us again, number 5 of 10. Superman 78 is being reprinted, this time in a trade paperback. If you do not like hardcovers, fair enough. Grab it in a trade paperback. If you liked Christopher Reeve, grab that. Superman number 22 with a Margaret Savage sweater, weather, card, stock, variant. Not sure what that means, but Superman is just taking it in. And then, of course, we have the Doomsday awesome cover by that guy. Superman number 22. Stoneheart, number 9 from Image Comics. Spectrum, number 2 of 6. Almost sounds like Rectrum, but it's not. It's Spectrum. Spawn, Rat City, number 10, with 2 different covers as well from Image Comics. Spawn, No Home Here, number 1, because, of course, if you weren't getting enough Spawn, then here is another Spawn title for you. Soul Taker, number 6 of 6. Shepherd Scout Premiere Edition. Don't know what that is. Power to you if you do. Seasons number 1 with a blank sketch variant. More Redcoats, Prairie Gods number 4. Power Girl number 17. Again, the second Power Girl cover that you can't see the boob window. Maybe that's a trend. We are now up to page 8, and now it is a good time for me to be showing the promo for Comic Bookaroo. Comic Bookaroo, proud sponsors of Aussieverse for all your comic book needs. Graphic novels, hardcovers, omnibuses, single issues. Don't forget to pre-order every Sunday at Comic Bookaroo. Oh, pardon me. I was just messaging Sharif telling him how much I hated him for not appearing tonight. Okay, moving on. We have Power Girl. Okay, boob window there. There you go. Patchwork Girl of Oz, number 1. This is interesting, actually. Is this, obviously, it's got to be one of the Oz books that hasn't been that popular, hasn't been that well known, because Oz is like, 8 or 12 books. So I'm very curious to see how that one is from Image Comics. Again, that's the Patchwork Girl of Oz, number 1. Null Hunter, number 4, with 2 different covers by Image Comics. Nightwing, Volume 7, Fallen Grayson, and Night of the Slashers, number 4 by Paul, cover A by Paul Fry. My Adventures with Superman trade paperback is coming out. That is based off the latest animated series. If you're in Australia, you can find that on Binge. And Money Shot Bang Bang, Big Bang, number 0, with some more covers, and that looks a little tiny bit raunchy. Milk White Steed by Drawn and Quarterly. Metamorpho, the Element Man, number 2. For people that love a little bit of Metamorpho, you can grab 2 different covers. Mellowy 3-in-1 trade paperback, volume 2. I don't know what that is, but that looks interesting. More Superman and Flash facsimile covers. Justice League Unlimited with 2 more covers. Jimmy Olsen's Super Cyclopedia trade paperback. That would be pretty interesting. I wonder what the format of that is. Obviously, a trade paperback, but the internals, because I kind of like all those encyclopedia stuff. I like People That Can't Sing hardcover. Paul Nelson's interviews Leonard Cohen and Lucinda Williams. That should be quite interesting as well. And more of the same, just different covers. Green Arrow trade paperback volume 3 Against the Wall, as well as Green Arrow number 20 with a Mike Diodato Jr. cardstock variant. Free Agents number 7 and Free Agents number 7 again. We then have more Free Agents. Flash number 17 with 2 different covers. Finders Keepers one shot, the Horizon Experiment connecting cover variant from Image Comics. Grab another cover if you like, or go for Doll Parts, a Lovesick Tale number 2 of 4. Don't know why I said it like that. DC Horror Presents number 4 of 4. DC's Finest again, Suicide Squad Trial by Fire trade paperback. Body Trade number 4 of 5 from Mad Cave Studios. Spawn Scorched is all the way up to number 37. Wow. Okay. There is another one, this time by Bjorn Barendis. Rick and Morty Kingdom Balls. Rick, it's Kingdom Balls. Trade paperback by Oni Press. Yay. And Revolution 9 number 3 by Mad Cave Studios, and King Spawn, number 41. If you don't like your Spawn Scorched or New Tales, grab King Spawn, apparently. With another cover. Oh, that's a Puppeteer cover. That Puppeteer guy is really killing it lately. He's really, really cool. Look at that demon dog. Hyde Street, number 3. Hack Slash Body Bags, number 3. Again, you can grab the Tim Seeley cover or the Steve Kurth cover, or grab them both. You might really like it. More Savage Dragon. We're up to page 10, and I got to say, 20 minutes, 10 pages, I'm killing it. I'm just sorry if I'm reading it like a newscaster and it's a bit boring that way. Please give me feedback. How should I do this when I'm alone? I don't know. Goobers, number 3 of 3. Drawing Blood, number 8 with 3 different covers. We then have Atlas Artist Edition hardcover number 2. Al Williamson, The City That Time Forgot and Other Stories by Fanta Graphics for $177. I would assume that is a pretty thick book. Lego Ninjago Shatterspin number 4 of 5 with 2 more covers. And Holy Roller number 9 of 9 is done from Image Comics, written by Andy Samberg. Okay. And Rick Remender. What? Hang on. What's going on here? Series finale. Hollow Hitler. Okay. I'm going to have to look into this one. Definitely going to have to look into that title. More Heat Seeker. Wind, The Power of the Blood, number 2. Power Rangers Prime, number 3. More Minor Arcana, number 5, with an unlockable 1 per store variant from Boom Studios. The Crow, baby. The Crow Dead Time Trade Paperback Volume 1 by Sumerian Comics. Red Flower Graphic Novel Volume 1, The Young Rooster and the Sun. Corvus, number 5 of 6 from Dead Sky Publishing. And Shino Cage, I don't know, one of those two is right, by Black Box Comics. Another cover there. Whoa. Okay, another 4 covers there. Pick your ones. I don't know. I kind of like this one. This one's really cool. Looks like an artist has just gone blah and accidentally made a really cool picture. Wow. Okay, even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's heaps of covers for that one. City Beneath Her Feet and Archie Is Mr. Justice number 2 again. We're up to page number 11, and I have not seen any of the books that I want to pre-order this week yet. I must be really far down the list. So let's just now fast forward to just some random stuff here. Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer trade paperback by Massive. We then have more of this Pinocapocalypse. More. Oh, that's a rude cover by Heat Seeker. There's the nipple there. More of it. There's a black box on that one, but not on that one. That's interesting. We've got Red Sonja, the cosplay. Cool. More of that. Barbarella. This is obviously the sexy girl section. More of that. And Fade, number 3 by Boom Studios. We have 2 different covers. And then we have Flavor Girls, Return to the Mothership 2 of 3 by Boom Studios 2. More of that one as well. Farscape is back in the slits for a trade paperback and a hardcover with about $10, $14 difference. So if that doesn't really matter to you, then probably get the hardcover, unless you prefer trade paperbacks. Number 12, we are at more Power Rangers, Jim Henson's again, more Conan, Barbarella, Wind, Parliament of Rooks, Greenhorns. I don't know what that is, but that guy makes me want to buy it. It's like he's forcing me into it. Buy this book. Bang, bang. That is from Keenspot. We then have Starfinder Angel's Drift hardcover, as well as Pathfinder Wake Dead hardcover by Dynamite. And Just Like Mona Lisa, graphic novel by Square Enix. And Amazing Spider-Man number 62 second printing. I've got a feeling the sales for Spider-Man are not that great. All New Venom number 1 second printing. Who is the new Venom? We don't know yet. And then by 7 Seas Entertainment, King the Land graphic novel, volume 1. Okay, let's skip a little bit here. People like hugging in these ones. That's cool. Hugs are great. More manga here. More manga. And even more manga. Okay, hey, lots more manga. Okay, cool. Oh, that's a pretty cool cover, actually. The Witch Hat. Oh, that's not bad. I like that one. Versus graphic novel. What is Versus? Who are they versing? I don't know. Looks cool. Okay, 3 more pages. Oh, hungry succubus wants to consume him. Okay. My Little Pony, Best of My Little Pony, sorry. TMNT, Saturday Morning Adventures number 21, with 2 different covers. Witcher Classic Collection trade paperback, Rehearsal graphic novel from Dark Horse, Neptune graphic novel. I really dig that cover because that looks, creepy, from Dark Horse. My Year as Emma, also from Dark Horse in a graphic novel, Berserk graphic novel volume number 42, and the same cover we saw earlier from Fantastic Four facsimile, but this time it is a what? That's right, it is a shiny. And more covers without pictures yet. Another Star Wars Legacy of Vader, this time by an Annie Wu variant. Almost Peach Momoko-ish there. We have more comics without covers. Spirits of Vengeance number 6, Power Man Timeless number 1. Interesting. Okay. 2 more cover pages. We have Namor, or if you're only into Marvel lately, you'd probably say Namor, number 7 of 8. Eddie Brock Carnage with another cool cover. And there we go. That's one book that I would like to get. That is a Mark Bagley Eddie Brock Carnage foil variant, because that would be freaking awesome in the collection, I reckon. I can't wait to see these other covers that get announced. We then have more Avengers. X-Men Age of Apocalypse trade paperback. I'm confused with this one. What is in this? This is... Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I said this last time. It is the classic Age of Apocalypse. Okay. So it's just been re-collected. Okay. And it's going to be a pretty big book, I'm guessing, by that price point. More of the Thunderbolts, this time with Yelena Belova and the Winter Soldier. Yelena Belova and the Winter Soldier. No, okay. Thunderbolts, the Saga of the Winter Soldier, and Fantastic Four by Wade and Waringo, the Imaginauts trade paperback, which is just a bit of the omnibus by them. Moving on, we have Fantastic Four Epic Collection Trade Paperback Volume 11, Astonishing X-Men Modern Era Epic Collection Trade Paperback Volume 2. That looks to be like the Joss Whedon era. New Mutants Epic Collection Trade Paperback Volume 4, and Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collection Trade Paperback Volume 11, 9 Lives Has the Black Cat. All of these titles, classic. Miles Morales is also out now in a Modern Era Epic Collection Trade Paperback Volume number 1. If you haven't read any Miles Morales and you don't know where to start, this is where you go. Amazing Spider-Man by Zeb Wells, Trade Paperback Volume 12. I believe that is the last volume of that run. Good riddance. Marvel Master Works The Avengers hardcover, volume number 25, or volume 379. What? Avengers hardcover, volume 25. Volume 25, volume 370. I don't know. Okay. Either way, you've got 2 different covers there. One the DM, one the normal. And on the very last page, where's my omnibuses? Here we go, brother. I'm on the last page. What the hell? Are people not buying omnibuses? Come on. We have Wolverine, Sabretooth War omnibus with 2 different covers. Usually I'd ask somebody what covers they're getting, but guess what? I'm alone, so I can't ask anyone. So I'll tell you which cover I'm going to get if I can afford to get it, which is not looking good. And that is probably this one with the big X on it, I reckon, because it's got a bit of Sabretooth on it, and I like that. I have not gotten Wolverine Omnibus Volume 5 yet. I am behind on it. But if I am to get Volume 6 this week anyway, I would like to get the DM cover because it has that ridiculous looking Wolverine on it that didn't last that long, plus the claws that make no sense how they are in his arm. Like, look at the angle and the length of that. Where is that being hit? Does that go all the way past his backbone? I don't know. But that's why I'd have that one, because that's just weird. And then, of course, the number 1 omnibus for myself personally is, if I can only afford one book this week, it's definitely this. It is the Fantastic Four Omnibus hardcover, volume number 6. Yes, volume number 6. Now, is it going to be the Perez cover? I would love to say yes, but unfortunately, I am going to go with the standard Jack Kirby cover because it has my boy Galactus on it. We then have Sonic the Hedgehog number 66 and more Exorcism. Oddly Pedestrian Life, Christopher Chaos with 2 different covers at number 15 and more of the same with different covers. We then have Kanto, A Place Like Home, number 6, cover B, and the same one again, this time cover A. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all. That's right. I did just kick myself out of my own show. I closed the wrong tab. That was embarrassing, and I'm really glad that I don't need to record the whole thing now because that is what made me freak out. Now, if you do want to check out these books, go to Comic Book Aru, where you can see all of them, all of the descriptions. Plus, they also have a sweet, awesome, wicked builder box option, which I don't know about you, but it's a lifesaver for me because that means I don't need to pay for shipping on every single book. I can wait till a box is ready and Comic Book Aru will ship that out to me. Hells to the yeah. So thank you very much. If you want to if you want to be a part of Aussieverse at any point, go to our link tree, which has all of our socials as well as our merch store. And yeah, I guess that's it. That's it. Anything else? No, that's probably it. Oh yeah, check out this person. This is our graphic designer. Does all the thumbnails and everything else that makes us look really pretty. Go to Cynation Comics as well. Although Aaron's not really, doing much with us lately, so maybe I'll stop doing that because I don't know if he deserves it. I don't know. Although I am going to go and buy a park with him next week, so maybe I'll do something to him physically there to remind him that we're alive. In the meantime, I could just keep talking because that's the way I roll. I will end it now by saying, if I was to ask you, everybody out there in the universe, what is Aussieverse, what would your answer be? For life. That's right. We'll catch you next time. Thank you very much for joining us. We have 2 great interviews coming up this week. We have Peter from Crushing Crisis. If you don't know what Crushing Crisis is, Google that stuff with a capital K for Crushing. That is the guy that runs the website about collected editions and reading orders. He is an absolutely wonderful human being, and he said he will come on the show, and we are absolutely fantastically grateful that he is coming on. I just made up that word. And then we also have later on in the week, James Abel, who is a fantastic fan of Aussieverse. He is a mod for the channel, and he's been there for a long, long time doing so much that he can for channels out there, especially including myself. So I wanted to get him on the show and do a little bit of a talk. So we'll be seeing those 2 shows later in the week. In the meantime, Aussieverse is for life, from the womb to the tomb.